What up, everybody? A new Kazuya gameplay trailer showed up out of left field, so I want to take a look at all the moves that it shows in it, the new strings, these heat attacks, and a whole ton of style they've added to this character. So there's a lot to take a look at, some very interesting possibilities. So I can't wait to know more about the game in general and about every other character and what we have to look forward to. So let's take a look at what we can see in this video. First up, we see Kazuya doing a 1-2-2 string, but he can cancel it into a sidestep like Heihachi can. You might remember this, where they cancel the third punch into an up or down sidestep. And here you can see Kazuya doing sidestep 3, which hits a ducking Jin. Next thing we see looks like a new Hellsweep extension. He's doing crouch dash 4 into another 4 kick. I'm gonna guess this is a high, just for completion's sake, right? There's a double low in a Hellsweep, and there's the mid that's launch punishable. Maybe this is a high that just keeps him safe. It's hard to say. Next we see Kazuya sidestepping to his right and delivers a big knockdown punch with the left. I'm not sure what this is. He had a lot of like big cannon punches like that over the years. This kind of looks like one of those, but it's hard to say exactly what it is. Is it a sidestep move? Is it something with built-in evasion? It looks like a classic sidestep in punish, so it might just be something new that's useful just for that. Next up, we see Jin doing can-can kicks that gets blocked, and then Kazuya punishes with an electric wind god fist. Makes sense, that's easy to do. And then he does the Thunder God Fist, the left-handed version of it, which results in this new kind of pseudo bounce state. I don't know what they call it yet, but his character on the ground, with their feet up, vulnerable for a minute. And then he ends it with a back 2-2 string. He always had a couple of these. He had back 2-4, which was nice for combo pickups. And then they gave him back 2-1, which is a screw attack, gave him new combo options. This is back 2-2. He uses his right hand again, and then a laser follow-up. That laser might just be a canned animation if the 2 hits. I doubt it's like a third input that he could just fire lasers or whatever and have it blocked. Next up in the corner, we see a while standing 2 connect, which leaves Jin in a great big crumple stun. And then Kazuya hits him with a new version of down forward 1-2, which is the old twin pistons that both go up in the air. I don't know how they're going to make this input-wise, because he had several versions of down forward 1-2 all this time. This one is back. Does it replace something? I don't know. But it leaves the opponent in a high wall splat as they fall their way back down to the ground. And then he finishes them off with this insane new string. I don't even know what this is. The buttons are 3-4-1-2, but it's something completely new. Then we see Kazuya transform into the devil, which I'm assuming he could do at any point in time in this game. He doesn't need rage to do it, and I don't think he needs heat to do it. This first sequence here of him landing a counter hit down forward 2, and then during that stun, it looks like he does this new heat smash, I think it was called. The one that's like a bound move, right? The one that like you hit him with a bound move and it activates your heat mode. That looks like what it does here, and it transforms him into devil. But there's other evidence later on that says he can't, right? He's got devil outside of heat mode. So this might just be a bonus way to do it. What you see him do after that bound state, or whatever they're going to call it, is his 3-1 string. And when you watch it slowly enough, you can see he's transitioning into a crouch dash out of it, just the exact same way that Jin does. So Kazuya now has 3-1 right into his crouch dash, and he does the crouch dash 3 flying kick, which has a laser follow-up. Maybe that's exclusive to devil mode. When you hit him with that, you get the little spack at the end. Hard to say. Next, we see the forward 1+2. This is one of the heat starters. The one where they said there's like 4 or 5 per character that you do the move and it transitions into heat. This would be one of those. And you can see this one also transitions him into devil. So I think heat modes might always give you devil, but you have devil on your own independently of that. So this, he does the forward 1+2, the heat activator, whatever it's called, gives him into devil, and he runs up forward, and then he does another just completely new string, a low 4-2-2-1 or something like that. That ends with like a big knockdown afterward. That could be your heat ender. Like the string that ends your heat mode that they talked about. Again, I don't know what these were called. I really should look that up. But like that one like unique move you get to finish off your heat mode. That's probably what it was right there. Down 4-2-1-1, something like that. All right, then we see another heat move activation into devil mode. This is back 1+2, like a backswing blow that Kazuya had that's a counter hit launcher. In this case, it hits Jin, but it's not a counter hit. As Kazuya runs forward, Jin recovers and tries to attack. And then Kazuya does the Devil Jin parry, right? It's his power crush move that just retaliates back at you. It's not a conventional parry in the sense that he still takes the armor damage like power crush, but parries back. So this is very, very reminiscent of Devil Jin's power crush parry. So it's one of those things where we're going to speculate, oh, well, if he has that, then Devil Jin's not in the game. Could be. Now in this one, we see the conventional down forward 1-2. One of the new versions of it. The one that's like the big overhead punch that's a high. Notice he's already in devil form when he does this. So in the last game, when you were in devil form and you did it down forward 1-2, you got twin pistons, the launcher version. And we saw he has that otherwise already. Now, maybe they switched it, right? Now maybe when he's in devil form, he gets this one instead, and he gets twin pistons outside. Who knows? So it's in devil form. Some version of down forward 1-2 is another heat activator, whatever it is. So he does that, runs forward, and then he does the down forward 3-2-1 string, which used to be pretty good in like ending wall combos, maybe short open area combos, but now it results in this bounce state. The opponent lands on their back a little bit further up, and he does a new version of Heaven's Door. Same kind of animation, but a little bit more pizzazz at the end of it with the airborne attack to finish it up. And the last thing we see is a counter hit down forward 2 state where he just pops Rage Art and hits him with that. Really cool looking Rage Art, as you would expect. Tons of style and devil laser beams. Can't complain about that. So that's interesting. There's a couple things worth noting. Completely new strings, some possible extensions to existing strings, but the idea of devil mode being something he can do independently and also getting it for free when he goes into heat transitions or whatever they call those. When you go into heat mode, it looks like he's always transforming into the devil, but he can do that outside of it as his own mechanic. So maybe he only gets it once. This is a lot of changes. This is a lot of really different stuff for a basic move list character. So I'm kind of excited to see if they're rewriting the whole book or if they're just piling stuff on and we're going to get lost in it again. So we got a whole year or two to speculate about it. So if you have any other thoughts, ideas, comments, or anything like that, please leave them down below. We got plenty of time to talk about all of this and speculate onward. So if you have cool Kazuya ideas, I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell, because I'm going to do this anytime there's a peep about Tekken 8. I'll make some kind of video so we can talk about it and get excited for the whole next year. Because hype is great, but it doesn't last forever. So if we get one of these videos like once a month, that'd be kind of cool. So hopefully I will see you in the next one of those. Take care. Later.